I don't throw rocks and hide my hands. If I like you, you know it. If I don't like you, you know it. I will be supporting the mayor for a time.
Right. Okay. Now look, just getting off of that politics a little bit. Well, now let me stay with that for a minute because the question has been asked, and I'm sure some of your friends will probably ask you. Do you plan on being a politician in the future?
I like making and breaking. Okay. You know, then I gotta take a reduction in income if I become a politician.
Right, right.
No. 15 hours a week. I'm on the air. There's a lot of influence I have, and I don't take that for granted. Somebody's got to be on the air to, and I got to remember I'm on your show and not mine, to be able to contain them, be able to have the sources, to be able to tell the community what's going on. So I'm not interested in running for office. You know, someone approached me and said, "Do you live in the city of Memphis? Why don't you run for mayor?" If I lived in the city, right now with all the shenanigans that's going on, I might well have ran.
Right.
But I don't. I live in the county. But as I look at the political horizon, understand this. I charge politicians commercial advertising, okay? And when folk get mad at me, say, "Oh, you make them pay." Hell, you ain't got no problem paying white folk.
I agree.
You ain't got no problem running to the commercial appeal. You ain't got no problems going to the TV stations. They charge for advertising. That's what I do. I'm in the business. When a person buys advertising doesn't mean I support you. I'm going to take money from anybody that's got a check, except Carol Charney. Her check
you the talk of the town. That's why you
yeah. So, but she got to bring me cash. But I take money because that's what I do. I'm in the advertising. I'm the only independent broadcaster in this city. Some of them laugh at me. Oh, he got to pay to be on the air. I pay $6,000 a month to do this.
But here's the only thing about that, and I say.
And if I don't get the advertising, then I don't be here.
But the thing about it is that you own your show.
Right.
You run it. You paying for it.
And I'm free to do some things that other guys in the talk business can't do. On the FCC, if you're an employee of the licensee, you can't tell an individual who to go and vote for or not to vote for. As an independent, I can say, don't vote for Myron Lowry.
Right.
Okay? Vote for this individual. So it gives me a certain amount of freedom that the average person in broadcasting, because he or she does not own their show, can do.
Now, shock jock, whatever that term means in radio terms, I don't quite understand it. Do you consider yourself as a shock jock? Because I've heard people try to compare you to Howard Stern, but
yeah, he makes $17 million.
Yeah, that and two. Besides the fact, I don't ever hear Howard Stern talking about any of the issues in his community.
Well, if we just look at the definition of what we call shock radio, we call it shock radio because you're hearing something that shocks you.
Right.
You're hearing stuff that you don't normally hear a radio personality say. I say the things that people say in their small groups, but they have a fear of saying. And then I'll tell you that I just don't give a damn about what you think.
Right.
Okay, on the air. Or I'll tell somebody to kiss my on the air.
On the air.
Okay, that's shocking. Okay, to be bold enough. Sometimes I tell white folk, I don't care what you think about me.
Right.
Okay, I'm a black man first. Okay, I have no fear of anybody walking. No weapon that is formed against me can prosper. I don't bow. I don't scratch my head unless I want to scratch it. I don't dance unless I like the music. Okay?
You keep it real.
I keep it real.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what the mayor's new theme gonna be. Keeping it real. So that is shocking that a guy will get behind the microphone and say some of the things I say, and tell some of the things that are going on in the city. I've hit preachers, I've hit politicians. Now I'm even quartet singers. But I hit issues and I hit areas. I jumped on the Masons. Okay. And I deal with issues that nobody else wants to deal with, or they have a fear to deal with. And if that's shocking, I'll take the definition.
Right, but now gotta let you go because you're getting ready to work. This big match that's coming up on Saturday night, wrestling. You've never been in a wrestling ring before to wrestle.
No.
How did all this come about?
Corey Macklin and Jimmy Hart were guests in my studio several months ago. And it was on a Friday, and the following day I was to be at a community function up in Raleigh. Corey was going to be there, and they were televising and taping for the wrestling match. I was on stage being interviewed purely as a activist, radio personality, blase, blase. And Coco Ware comes out of the back. And because I'm telling...
The bird brain.
The bird man. Yeah, that's him. That's him.
I said it wrong.
I was telling Jimmy Hart, I'm the mouth of the South. So Coco gets upset and said that I'm stepping into his arena. We got into a shoving match, tussling match, and the rest is history. So I'm not a wrestler, but I ain't got a punk bone in me either.
I hear you.
I'm from the streets of North Memphis. I've been a bounty hunter. I've been the repo man, as you know.
Right.
And I've had a whole lot of fights, and I'm just going to take it to the ring and do what I do. He can wrestle, but I'm coming to fight.
You coming to fight.
I'm
Now, it makes it a little hard to wrestle when you're fighting. And
I'm
he's
fighting.
Trying to wrestle. He ain't putting out no
see,
moves.
people say Thaddeus Matthews don't play fair. You're right. I'm coming with the chain.
Wait, hold on. You letting him know all of this?
Yeah. He's a wrestler. So I'm in his ballpark.
Be ready for it.
Yeah. I'm coming with a chain. If I need to pick up a chair, I'm going to even bring me 2 matches and see if I can throw some fun. You know, if I find me a brick or stick.
Have you learned I
got that. I almost got it perfected. We'll see. You know, I'm going to barbecue that bird he brings with him. You know, whatever's necessary. If I have to find me a brick, okay, whatever's necessary, I'll be in the ring with Coco Beware in AutoZone Park.
Now that's Saturday. Tomorrow night. Park.
Right.
Okay. Now you're supposed to have a guest.
I got a mystery partner. I ain't telling who the mystery partner is. Okay.
What about your manager, your guest manager?
I ain't gonna tell who that is. Okay. But it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
But now some people say I listened to your show part of the way yesterday. Some people say that you said you had a well-known political figure that was going to be
political. He doesn't hold office.
Okay.
But he is a well-known figure that will be my manager.
Okay. Well, look, man. Thank you a lot for sharing with us.
I appreciate y'all coming in and doing this, and I hope you're much success with your program.
Well, we tried. You know, one thing I like about you, you always have positive encouragement for young brothers that's trying to do something on their own.
Well, you know, see, nobody helped me in this field. Okay, I've never been to school for broadcasting. I'm just born with all of this greatness.
Right.
Okay, so it's a gift from God that I don't take advantage of. And the only thing that I ask God to do, because I know that thousands of people listen to me every day. It's the most listened to show in this city right now. The only thing I ask God to do is to keep me humble, keep me strong, and keep letting me kick the out of these folk each and every day on this radio. Thank you, man.
You're doing a good job, man. Thank you. Okay?
Thank you so very much.
God bless you. Tomorrow night, get your tickets, AutoZone Park, to see the Thaddeus Band action against the Birdman.
And I am the Thaddeus Band.
You the Thaddeus Band.
And I'm the baddest man on the radio. Try me. 47 Mondays through Fridays, KWAM.
Hey, we talking about the music right here with my man, the Thaddeus Band, Thaddeus Matthews. Y'all keep checking us out.